Welcome everybody. Gigadomi Gunkwe, which means Talking Feather Women, is here again for another Chatting with Wisdom. So as you know, we've been doing the gratitude challenge, and today is day 4 of our gratitude challenge. And I am super excited that we have yet again another beautiful, beautiful soul who is going to be sharing her wisdom with us and providing us some insight on gratitude from her perspective. And I believe she's also going to be doing a meditation with us today, as well as inside the members portal. She has a free gift offering that is inside the portal as well that you guys can go in and have a look. And just from an administrative perspective, I put a post out today, sent out a message by email as well, but apparently my emails are going to spam. So if you haven't been receiving any emails and you're like, hey, I'm on this gratitude challenge, I'm getting nothing, go and have a look at your spam folder and shoot me a message if that is happening, and I will help figure out, troubleshoot to try and help you get into the members portal so that you have access to it, because even the login information apparently has gone to spam. So let me know if you are having some trouble, and I will definitely help you get reconnected with that. If you have not yet signed up for the gratitude challenge, wherever it is that you are listening to this, there is a link for you to be able to still join. So today is day 4. However, you can come back to days 1, 2, and 3 at the end of the day 30 if you are joining us partway through through this month. And so looking forward to all the gratitude that is happening and being able to collectively bring forward that collective energy of gratitude. And so I love being able to do this annually. This is I've been doing this since 2018 as a collective, and every year I get some new people, but I also have some old people that have been joining me for the last this last number of years that have been participating with me ongoing. So I love it. So next I'm going to introduce Jazz. So Jacinthe Villemer, I was going to say Villemur. Jacinthe Villemer used to work for the federal government and was deep in the belly of the beast, creating policies, communication plans, and training strategies. From her cubicle, she had a front row seat to too many people living like zombies and sacrificing their lives to the detriment of their happiness and health, believing that feeling fully energized and happy and fully energized and happy, probably, but happy was on the previous line. Believing that feeling fully energized and alive is better than living like a zombie, she quit her career to pursue her passion, holistic healing. As an energy therapist, she works with women around the globe to redefine their criteria of success, embrace their unique definition of a life well lived, and manifest their most amazing life. Jazz is now discovering life as an empty nester. She loves to walk along the St. Lawrence River with her dog Luna. She indulges in reading, learning, and great food, including dark chocolate, which she believes pairs well with a glass of Cabernet Franc. She enjoys adventure, travel, and making new discoveries. So welcome. How are you?
Thank you for having me, and happy birthday month.
Thank you. I love this. I love being able to connect with this. And so just before coming on live, you and I were talking about like the synchronicities of all the things that we tend to do and how we've connected with all these different things, right down to our freaking earrings. So I'm like, okay, no, but they have to be just a green pair of earrings. I'm like, what kind of earrings are they? Like, what kind of earrings are you wearing? And she's like, turquoise. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's what my earrings are, is turquoise as well. And it was funny because I had grabbed another pair of earrings and went to put them on. I'm like, no, I'm going to grab these ones today. And I put these ones on instead, only to find that Jazz not only is like synchronizing with me in so many other ways, but right down to our freaking earrings.
Yeah.
So
we are soul sisters in it.
We are.
That's because our paths just keep crossing in the same group, same Facebook group, and say, oh, there's Rollie again. Then I enroll in another course. There's Rollie again.
I love it. I love how we have all these connections. And so a few years back, you were actually one of our speakers that came all the way up to Haileybury for one of our live events. I think you were for our first one in Haileybury.
I think so.
So, because we had one in North Bay, and then the following ones were in North Bay or in Haileybury, where I live. And so I think that you were at the first one. And so, yeah, so I think you were at the 2019 as one of our guest speakers there. And I think you ended our evening, our conference that weekend. Was it not you that ended?
I'm not sure that I ended it. No, I think I was on day 1 or 2. I don't remember. It's been
Okay.
years, but it was wonderful talking about the goddess. That's what I was
Yes.
talking about.
Beautiful. And I love how everything always all ties together into what it is that we're doing. And so tell me a little bit more about how you connect to gratitude with what it is that you offer to people and how that connects.
Gratitude is honestly a bit of a difficult emotional state in a way, probably because I'm Scorpio rising and I'm a recovering perfectionist. It feels like it's never enough. I am never enough. What I do is never enough. Um, what I offer is never enough. It's never right. There's always a change. And then there's always that other feeling of, um, the world isn't right either, because when we are in that attitude of I'm not enough, then of course the world is reflecting that back to you, right? So it's a really big part of the healing to just be able to sit with I am enough, and to just change everything back to I am enough. And you know what? For now, I am safe. I have a roof over my head, and just come back to the little things in life that we can really be grateful for. And at the same time, having a very creative mind and just looking today, like the St. Lawrence is so gorgeous. We have 1,000 geese migrating there. And it's just like there's that ebullition of feelings that the world is so wonderful. So it's always a dance between that spiritual growth and reconnecting to the gratitude of what is, and also where new life is pushing us so that we don't stay stagnant. So that's kind of a dance for me.
It really is. And I love that that's how you ended up having this conversation, because just before you came on, somebody that I follow had actually come on and done a live. And I don't always catch her lives. A lot of times I end up catching them on the replay. I get the notification that says later on that, hey, she went live earlier today. But for whatever reason, today, again, it was that synchronicity. And that's exactly what and so she did some card pulls. She doesn't typically do card pulls. And that's exactly what the whole thing and the messaging was all about, was with this Libra new moon or full moon coming up, is that it's all about these changes and creating balance and having these wonderful things that happen, and closing the doors to old things and bringing forward something new. And so I love that that's exactly, again, that synchronicity of having that same conversation. And so for anybody who's listening, when you are listening to these messages are out there, and we forget that sometimes those light bulb moments come on when something just happens, and it's like, oh, there's that message again. Oh, look at that. There it is again. And it can be coming in a form of you're having a thought and a feather falls in front of you, or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what that is that I have a client who, it doesn't matter when we're having a session or what we're talking about or anything. And when she gets that light bulb moment, it's like there's something that happens in the room. So either somebody drives by and honks the horn, or most of the time for her, it's an Alexa notification. Even though my notifications are turned off, I still somehow manage, when she's in the room, manages to get a notification that says, hey, this is like exactly perfect in terms of what it is that she needs to do. And so I love that we have these synchronicities, and being able to listen to some of these messages is really important for us to be able to have that impact.
Yes.
Right.
We need to be able to listen to the small messages and to be able to recognize them as being true and being valid. What happens when you don't is that they kind of accumulate and they become bigger and bigger and bigger. And then what often happens, like when I was working with the federal government and I knew it wasn't my place, but I stayed there because the salary is, great. Benefits are great. It's like that golden cage, but I was not happy there. And so I became so ill, I needed to take 6 months away of sick leave because of, mentally, physically. I couldn't even wash my hair because my body was like so much in depression. It was painful to put my hands up and wash my hair. So you have to listen to the small messages before you get hit by that proverbial brick or 2x4 on the head.
And I love that, right? So that's one of the things that and again, it's not listening to those hints and those things. And so back and I don't know what it was that I was supposed to be trying to listen to prior to breaking my leg in June. And then it was like, okay, so things just kind of evolved and things kind of got better and things were happening and movement was happening. And then I got so locked into the new system and all the things that were going on that I wasn't taking my time off. I wasn't doing the things that I needed to be doing. I wasn't taking that downtime. And so then March comes along. So we did the women's conference. So that's always really busy leading to the conference. And then after the conference, then I was like, okay, I have my usual week off. Well, then it turned into like I was off for an entire month. And so like now I'm trying to catch up and doing all the things, but I'm also remembering that the message was that I need to find some time to quiet my mind, quiet my body, and be able to tune in. Because if not, the universe is going to throw those bricks and those those things right at us that say, stop. You're not listening. This is not happening. And so I have not been sick like this since 2019. So like this has been. And so when you came on and you're like, and I was coughing and you're like, oh my goodness, you're still sick. And I'm like, it's so much better. I'm like feeling so much better. And cough doesn't sound so great, but it's much better. But it's that being able to listen and quieting and doing those things and making sure that you're taking that time off and doing all those things. So whether you're working for yourself or you're working for someone else, being able to, or if you're a homemaker and you're looking after everything at home, that you need to stop and slow down and remember that the different things that that are coming up. And so one of the things that you and I both do with our clients and for ourselves is meditation. And so you wanted to take us through a meditation. Did you want to do that now?
Sure. And yeah, let's do that now. And what I invite you to do is to not lay down for this meditation. I know that this is how most people learn to meditate, is you have to lay down. What I invite you to do, and I'll do it with you, is to stand. Because when things happen to us, I just need to move my screen so you don't stare at my boobs. There we go. So when things happen to us, we are often, blockages also come in our bodies. So you remember how I said that I couldn't even wash my hair because my shoulders were too big, but I also felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulder, right? So trauma gets stuck in the body. So for this meditation, I will be guiding you through your chakra system. And so I invite you to stand. And if you feel that there's any heaviness, move your body. So stay present in the moment, stay present with your breath, and move your body. And you'll see it'll make a world of a difference. Ready? Oh, you're on mute, Rollie. I don't know if that's supposed to happen.
Yes, it was supposed to happen. I didn't want to be like coughing during your meditation. So I had muted myself and then I started talking to you, forgetting that I muted myself. So I am going to put the entire focus on you. So hang on 1 second.
Here I am. Let me know. I can't see, so let me know when we're ready to roll with this.
So you're ready to roll? I'll just turn on some music.
Okay. So I invite everyone now to take a nice deep breath all the way down to your belly. Exhale completely. And as you're standing, feel your feet on the floor. So move around a little bit. Because sometimes we don't stay on our feet. We're a little bit on one side, on the other. We're more back on our heels, more on our toes. So just circle a little bit so that you can really feel your feet on the floor. You might want to do a bit of a pelvic tilt so that your spine is nice and straight. And bend your knees a little just to keep that gentle movement in your body. So once again, a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Focusing on gratitude today. And so open up your body, open up your mind, open up your emotions to feeling this dance of gratitude in your body. And breathe. And imagine today, let's use our imagination, and feel like you're a flower planted outside. So imagine if you're perhaps a tulip bulb or a daffodil or the seed of a tree, and imagine that you are in the earth. Use your imagination to feel what the earth feels like around you. Are you feeling the warmth of the sun through the earth? There's a warming. And somehow within you, you know that this is spring. This is time for renewal. This is the time for you to come out of that hard shell so that you can blossom. As you breathe, feel that energy move up through your legs equally. Breathe in this earth energy, this grounding energy, and imagine that this energy is moving just to the base of your spine at your root chakra. And imagine the beautiful color red. It's ruby red or a beautiful garnet right at the base of your chakra. And with this energy moving up through your legs and through your root chakra, move your legs as much as it feels comfortable. If there's any tightness in your toes and your ankles, gently move them. And as you move your legs and feet, reaffirm, I am safe. It is safe for me to grow. It is safe for me to grow beyond my limits, beyond my shell, beyond my comfort zone. I am safe. And just notice what comes up for you. If there's a memory, if there's a feeling or an emotion, simply notice what comes up. And if there's anything that feels like stress or anxiety, simply exhale it out back into the earth. Moving your legs and feet, especially if they feel solid. You want to bring some movement there. We're not taking any trauma. So if there's any stiffness, move your legs and feet. Now with your next breath in, imagine that this energy is moving up to your sacral chakra in your lower belly, just behind your belly button, in between your hips. And imagine that this energy is a beautiful orange, carnelian orange, sunset orange. And as this energy moves through your solar plexus, you want to move your hips a little, maybe as a figure 8, maybe like circles, however feels good for you. And as you connect with your sacral chakra, you're also connecting with the sweetness of life. And so move your body, connecting to your sensuality, to your sweetness, and we affirm, life is sweet to me. Life is sweet. Life is enjoyable, and I'm so grateful for that. And as you breathe, perhaps you can think of, or maybe some images come to mind of a few things that you're really grateful for that bring you pleasure. Was it your coffee this morning or your breakfast? Was it a walk in the park? Was it the sunrise? Was it a cuddle with someone special, with your pet? What brought you pleasure this morning? And affirm, I'm so grateful for that. And see how your body moves with this feeling of gratitude and pleasure. Breathing. And with your next breath, imagine this energy is moving up to your solar plexus around your stomach area. And perhaps you can imagine the warmth of the sun here on your solar plexus chakra. This is your chakra of your inner fire, your inner confidence. So move your belly, breathe so that your belly comes big like a balloon, and exhale, your belly comes back in. So move your belly with your breath. Maybe you want to twist a little bit so that your spine is also activated. And as you do this, you're filling up your solar plexus chakra with more confidence. The confidence to do what you want to do. The confidence to take action. And here we affirm, because I love myself and because I am grateful, I choose to fill in the blanks. What do you choose to do with more gratitude in your life? What do you choose to do with more confidence? What is that next right action for you? We also affirm, and I am grateful that I have everything I need in this moment to take this next right action. You breathe out any stress, any anxiety that might come with that. The earth takes it all. Simply breathe in the calm and grounding energy of the earth. As you breathe out everything you no longer need. Good. With your next breath, allow this energy to rise up to your heart center. And perhaps you can imagine now that if you're that flower or that tree, there's a green shoot coming out of you. And this is the color of the heart chakra, beautiful emerald green. And perhaps you want to pretend that your arms are like leaves or shoots or limbs coming out to the ground. And just stretch as you take in this energy, this love. And we affirm, I am love. And I am loved fully, completely, unconditionally. Breathe in more love. What does it feel like to you to welcome in more love, more gratitude in your life? Look at your posture. Does your posture change when you say, I am love? Do you feel your shoulders moving back, perhaps? Do you feel your heart opening? Do you feel any sorrow, any heaviness, any anxiety lifting? So you take deeper breaths all the way down to your belly. So move your shoulders. You are free to grow and move the way you want to. You're not carrying the burden of the world on your shoulders, not for this moment. This moment, you're free to move with love. If there's anything, just simply shake it off. And now with your next breath, imagine this beautiful earth energy moving up your throat chakra. Take a nice deep breath. Feel the air moving in through your throat. You might want to make some rolls with your neck. And here you can affirm, I feel the right vibration for me right now. I feel the vibration of gratitude, because the throat chakra helps you feel the vibes. So what does a vibe of gratitude feel like to you? Explore that for a moment. Explore it through your body. You're entering the vibe of gratitude. reaffirm and I find the right words to express my gratitude. I express my gratitude towards myself, towards my soul, with the environment and those around me. And let everything that is not that vibe of gratitude simply dissolve away back into the earth. Any yeah buts, any objections, allow that to be dissolved for this moment. And if you feel any stiffness in your neck, in your shoulders, massage a little bit. Move your neck as you allow yourself to step in this vibe of gratitude. Good. Now with your next breath, let's move to your third eye chakra, the middle of your forehead. I invite you to rub the palms of your hands together. Feel the heat. And when you feel the heat coming through the palms of your hand, put the palms of your hands over your eyes and feel the warmth coming from your hands into your eyes and into your third eye. It's like you're turning your head towards the sun and you feel the sun on your third eye, the sun on your forehead. Doesn't it feel glorious? After hiding for so many months in the cold, cold soil, isn't it glorious to feel the sun on your forehead? Doesn't it make you feel happy? Just feel that and move through your body. And allow for this warmth, for this energy to balance your mind, the creative side, the logic side. Because we need both for a balanced life. So we balance the brain. See, I'm so grateful for all those beautiful ideas that I have and for the know-how to manifest them. I'm creative and I know how to plan so that they happen. This is a both and situation. And here we also affirm, and I'm also grateful that I can clearly see the signs the universe puts on my path. I'm so grateful that I can listen to those signs from the universe. So I know exactly what my next step is. So I can go through life feeling guided, feeling nurtured, and I can release stress because I don't have to figure it all out. The universe has my back. I'm so grateful for that. And you take another nice deep breath and you allow for this energy to gently rise to the top of your head. And here you can imagine a beautiful lotus flower. Imagine 1,000 shimmering petals on the top of your head. And this lotus flower is opening up, shimmering in the wind. And from the center of this flower, imagine a beautiful ray of light coming from the top of your head all the way into the sky, past the sun, past the stars, all the way to the edges of the universe. And here you connect to all that is, all that ever was, and all that is possible to be. You're connecting with oneness. And from this connection, imagine that coming back at you through this ray of light to the top of your head. Imagine warm honey or the warmth of the sun, and it's coming down from the top of your head all the way down, all your chakra system, down your body, around your body. How does that feel for you? I am peace. I am love. I am gratitude. All of life loves me. And therefore, I can continue my day with this beautiful feeling, with this beautiful vibration of gratitude. And because I am developing this attitude of gratitude, my life changes for the better. It's the only option forward. And I'm so grateful for that. Take a nice deep breath again to your belly. You know you're well rooted and you're connected to all that is possible to be. And back to your heart, hands to your heart. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. Shake it all off. And that's our gratitude chakra meditation. I hope you enjoyed it.
Beautiful. That was amazing. And so I'm actually going to clip this meditation out and add it into the members portal, because I think that it would be an amazing meditation to be able to continue on with being able to have access to. So for anybody who has enjoyed this meditation, I'm going to take it and clip it into our members portal as well. And so I don't typically edit any of my videos. My videos are exactly as they are. So I'm going to attempt to edit, to take out that little clip to put it in there. So because I think that that would be a beautiful meditation to continue with. And I think that doing this meditation works really well with what the daily prompt is for today. And so the prompt for today is: describe the last time that you were truly felt peace. Mm-hmm. And so I know for me, that is like in this moment. So I'm feeling super relaxed and my throat isn't feeling as stuck and connected. And I think that one of the parts of the meditation that I really loved was when I had opened my eyes and I had actually seen you like doing this to the top of your head. And then I can actually feel everything kind of like slithering down into my body. And slithering is not the correct sound, I don't think, or the correct word, because that just sounds like kind of creepy, yucky, but but like just kind of like feeling it flowing, I guess is the right word. And so being able to have it doing that, but I just thought that it was really interesting that I had opened up my eyes just at that particular moment. And you may have been doing that kind of thing all the way along, I have no idea, but like being able to look up and seeing you doing this, and I was like, oh, okay, this feels so nice. This feels so good. And I can actually feel that energy. And I love how that happens, right? And I think that's probably what caught my attention, was that like, hey, something's tapping me on the head, right? And then I open my eyes and that's what I'm seeing you doing. So it's like beautiful. So tell me, when is the last time that you truly felt peace?
Well, it's every day. In this moment, certainly, when the best thing for me to feel the most at peace is through meditations. And I love chakra dance. Chakra dance is my go-to feel good, life-changing, kick me in the butt meditation. And it's just so beautiful. So I try to chakra dance at least minimum once a week, but more if I can.
Well, and I love chakra dance. So chakra dance is one of the tools, and that's how you and I connected for first initially, I believe, is that how I ended up healing through chakra dance was that even when things get really busy, is that I will turn on my chakra dance meditations and I will even do it in the tub. Mm-hmm. And so, and because that was during my training, that was like, oh my gosh, I don't have time. It's been like, how am I supposed to do these meditations? And I've got all these other things that I have to be doing. And so, but I have to do these lessons and I have to do these portions. And so I would actually take that, because I would always have my bath every day. And so I would actually take the meditation to the tub. And so it was like, okay, I can actually just kick back and relax in my tub, which is what I'm doing anyway. And
Mhm.
I would actually listen to the meditation. And so, like, just being able to flow in the water. Obviously, I'm not moving the same way that I am when I'm standing and with my 2 feet on the ground, but it was still the being able to have that water flowing energy
Yes.
supporting me through the meditation as well. And so I love sharing that part with people because I think that that's something. Just bring your audio into the end of the bathroom and do your meditation there if you need to.
Yeah.
Just being able to find that quiet moment of being able to bring peace and being able to have that connection. And for some people, it's going to be going to stand in nature.
Yes.
Some people, it's going to be taking a walk in nature. Some people, it's going to be the craziness of the dinner table. Whatever it is that brings you that peace and has that gives you that feeling of peace is really important. And so I would love to hear more about how and when was the last time that you felt peace in that. So if you guys would like to share it either in the comment section inside the portal or inside our community, we would love to know when was the last time that you truly felt that peace. So I want to thank you again, Jazz, for joining and participating. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before we head out?
No, happy full moon, everyone. As you mentioned, it is a full moon in Libra. This is a perfect time to feel that connection with gratitude with your relationships, because Libra is all about relationships and healing the toxic relationships, um, and those habits that we might have to hold on to relationships past their due date. It's time to release them.
I love that. And so thank you again. And for everyone else, we will see you guys next week, or not next week, tomorrow. How can you tell that I do my weekly interview series once a week? So I will see you guys tomorrow for another brief chatting with wisdom, where we're going to talk about the next gratitude event. And so looking forward to being able to continue on with this journey of gratitude and love and acceptance of ourselves. And so for everyone, I talk to you soon, and bye for now.
Thank you.